Good morning, everybody. I'm your spooky host. Welcome back to more DK64 randomizer with crowd control. This morning, we are going to play a season 3.5 seed, and we're gonna have crowd control on, and it's gonna be chaotic, and it's gonna be a total banger. I'm gonna post a little thing in one of my channels. I guess it'd be announcements. I'm gonna use the Kong roll for the first time. Crowd control prices for DK64 randomizer have been slashed in half. Also, we live with a 3.5 seed. Let me just grab copy. There we go. Hope you guys are doing good today. Thank you so much for joining. One last thing I do want to post in the DK64 randomizer Discord, as we do for anybody who's up at 6:30 in the morning. I woke up 15 minutes before my alarm, so here I am early on my day off. But you know what? I wanted to hang out. I only commit to streaming once a week. I want to be here. I want to hang out with you guys. A year. Good freaking fracking morning to you. How's it going? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm definitely doing pretty good. What's VG? Video game. It was just like becoming a very long message, so I tightened it up a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah. Let me mute this really quick. Oh, can you like see your own Twitch channel that you're like streaming like live? Yes, you like kind of can. Alright, there we go. Cool. Here. I appreciate all the questions and stuff. I got the random urge to gift you a sub. Very random urge, but I figured it would be fun. So, thank you for showing up and asking questions and being there. Definitely appreciate it. Alright, we're playing DK64 randomizer. Good morning, Pyroki. How the heck's it going? How you doing? What is new? Yeah, we're playing DK64 randomizer. We got crowd control. You know how it is. Regular seed, a little bit of reduced requirements, but we're up kind of early, so that's interesting. We've got a slam, we've got sacks, we've got coconut, and we've got some goofy Kongs here. We've got lanky and we've got chunky. Let's get it going. And feel free to answer the question of the day. If you could replace a DK64 character with another character from a video game, who would it be and who would you replace them with? And why? Is that too many questions? I don't know. I asked my good friend ChatGPT to assist me in the process of making a question of the day. Is it disabled? Disabled? Are you sure? Oh, I have to buy the bits to test it out. No active session. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's my bad. We got there. Whew. Still learning this. But yeah, we cut prices in half, pretty much, for most things, just to make it a little more accessible and fun. Let's get it. Let's donk as we do here. All right, so we'll begin in 3, 2. Wait, set Celsius first. There we go. 3, 2, 1, donk. Oh, no, I missed. Okay, we'll get it now. Never mind, you needed the active session. You have no ability to remember things. No, I forgot. I forgot as well, and I'm the one running it. A key? That's one heck of a deal. I missed it. I've missed the key. No biggie. I'll just, oh. Alright, we've got Cave Shops 5, 7, 8 chunky, lanky Kongs. So, what shop was that again? Cave Shops. Jeez. Caves Shops is literally 5, 7, 8. We've got a chunky phase, that's rough. Lanky phase, and Kongs. Holy cow. You're sure that was just key 6 anyways? Won't help me that much yet? I gotta check it out now. Gotta check it out. It's key 4. That's pretty nice. You led me astray. Unbelievable. No, it's a joke. I'm kidding. Should you go back to DK64 Randomizer? You haven't done anything DK64 Randomizer in a while? How's your journey to playing all the Nintendo games that you haven't played, which is like all of them? How's that going? You were gonna like play all the Marios and then play all the Zeldas. That's what I want to know. Pyroki, how's your donk journey been? Have you been playing at all? It sounded like a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was last week. You said you really weren't too much, but haven't donked in a minute. Yeah, understandable. Really bad at keeping promises. You don't have to elaborate further. That's funny though. Oh, Japes. We got Japes, baby. 6 bananas. What the heck is a dice? Tiny, chunky Aztec. We would take Tiny Kong if the opportunity arose. You gave me a GB? Oh my gosh, I missed it. How do I need to have the window up so I can see. Good call. Thank you for the banana. What the heck? That's very kind. That's one step closer to Japes. Thank you for looking out for the old spooky host. I was low on golden bananas, you know? Alright. Oh, we got Disco Chunky still. This is a new era in spooky host lore, because I've never been big on Disco Chunky, but here we are. Should you play Season 3.5? Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's CLO, right? It's fresh. There's an anner. Okay, we do have camera in this mode. That's good. That is very good. How's the Pyroki? How's the knee healing up? You pretty much like fully recovered there? Ooh. Okay, we're getting the nanners. I don't think it'll be enough. I think we're gonna have to go into castle, unfortunately, but Mia Volo just raided with 3 viewers. Oh my gosh. And a follow. Thanks a bunch. I hope you're doing great today. Morning. We're playing DK64 Randomizer with crowd control. So you're welcome to hop in if you want and do a little bit of incite a little chaos if you would like. We've reduced prices on crowd control. You're playing 3.5, gonna sleep now? Well, thank you for joining. I'm sorry your seed was bad enough to hit the DNF. It happens. It certainly happens in this game. Pyroki said, first time watching a crowd control is a race between someone and Matt Dog. Every time Matt Dog's GB account appeared on screen, you took one away until he noticed and gave them back at that point. Oh my god, he didn't notice until he needed it for a level entry. over 20. Holy cow. It is pretty cheap by default. Remove a GB was like 3 coins, which is pretty crazy. Really crazy. Okay, we got caves. They're gonna let us in to go to this like magical shop that has this magical shop that has, it's on the path to like everything. Main aisle, 8 lanky Kongs. Not something I've obtained yet. 8 lanky and Kongs. We do want Kongs. You're playing, okay, Mimavolo. Is that how it goes? Is that appropriate? Basically, didn't realize Coconut, Lock, Trough, and Scoff for Japes boss, which gets Feather, which gets Trombone, which, oh, man, when it's a vine, just Mima will do. Alright, consider it done. Thank you for the feedback. The only hint, man, when it becomes a boss, sometimes the logic gets a little zany, you know? Just a little zany. So I don't blame you there. Deeply unfortunate, but what are you gonna do, right? I do have Sax, but I don't have Tiny. Okay. Diddy Potion. That could be what we're looking for, unfortunately. Probably not, though, because the big cave shops thing's on the path to Kongs, but we should remember that caves, Candy, Diddy has something. Have fun. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day and a good snooze. Sounds like it's well deserved. Sounds like it's very well deserved. Alright. So we need to get to the we gotta get to the shop. We gotta get to the ding dang shop. For sure. Ooh, third melon. I don't care about you. Yeah, we don't. Normally I feel like I get a couple more potions by this point. But we'll take the key. Key 4 is pretty nice. It let us get to here instead of, oh my god, the stalactites. Oh my god. I was like, man, this is, what am I playing? Am I playing vanilla Donkey Kong 64 right now? Kind of brutal in the water, honestly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, that let me get underwater. Dude. That could, stalactites let you bypass diving requirements. Isn't that big? That's like game breaking. You were debating between that and removing the consumables? That's removing the consumables is brutal. That's the only one I raised the price on. Because it's like, there's not even like a funny on-screen effect with it either. It's just like a little painful. So I was like, diving requirements are easy to bypass already. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff you could do. It's always the old punch technique. Okay, we gotta investigate these shops for sure. Try and get, we don't even know if we have the Kong for this, but it is level 1, right? You figure it's likely. Although it's not like we have a bunch of coins either. Maybe I shouldn't even be going here. It's a Diddy. Okay, so caves. Funky Donkey Celsius. Oh yeah, first person also lets you bypass easy. Oh, you just like tilt your noggin down and it just lets you get down there? Is that what's going on? I haven't tried that. When I was like playing a lot of DK64, I was like trying to get good, so like kind of glitching it out wasn't as interesting, but I've been on that Pokemon grind, man. Crazy week. I played 4 tournament matches so far this week. I won across the board, which is pretty crazy. I couldn't believe it at the end of the day. I had all of them on Wednesday. All of them Wednesday evening. And one of them was against like a kind of like a relatively decently sized PokeTuber, like somebody who's in like a who was in like one of the public leagues with not public leagues, the private the big leagues with like PokeMD and stuff. So that was pretty crazy. First seed Pyroki did upon finding the randomizer, you dove without any of that purely for convenience. You haven't done that since you started racing. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. It is kind of nice though, especially if you're just like learning and you're just like trying to cruise. If you're not too fussed about it, like no incentive not to, right? All right, Cranky, come on. Here we go. This is, I feel confident this is it because the other one led to Kongs, right? But we'll find out. A special barrel. This is Mini Monkey. It could be Mini Monkey. We don't have Tiny though, so there's definitely a couple options here. Boy, is it early. Boy, is it early. So that's good, Pyroki. You did say it's better, honestly, probably better for you if it's a little bit earlier, the stream. So here we are. Here we are. You also tried playing an instrument in DK's Igloo to find they patched that. Oh yeah, that is clever, isn't it? Oh no! Didn't I get a rainbow coin? Oh no, I just bought stuff. That's what's going on. Do I need those? No, I probably don't. It's not that big of a deal. Well, we got Mini Monkey. That's pretty big. Pretty big. We don't have Tiny K Room. Playing an instrument in DK's Igloo. What's the significance of an instrument in DK's Igloo? That's the Strong Kong one. What does that get you? Is there some advantage? That's a fresh idea to me. I simply don't know. Okay, we got another hint door. That's pretty sick, but this is probably gonna be the end of our caves journey for now. We will take the chunky coins as well. That's pretty big. Aztec Tiny Claptrap Room. Well, that might be the Mini Monkey, right? That could certainly be the Mini Monkey. We've got how many bananas? We have 5 bananas. That's still one short, unfortunately, of Japes. BRB. Got it. In vanilla, there's no Strong Kong in the Igloo, so you had to get through without taking too much damage. Playing an instrument stops the maze from moving. Whoa. That's a weird mechanic. I can't believe there's no Strong Kong in the Igloo. Whoa, Spike is playing Project 64. And it told me. It's a glitch. Oh, got it. Project 64 told me that Spike is playing DK64. Or loading up Project 64. That's crazy. This must be Project 64 4.0 in full display. That's what's got to be going on. We've got 6. We can go to Japes, gang. We can go to the Holy Land. Do I buy? Is that a bad deal? No, it's a good deal. It's 6. It's a good deal. We need our nanners. I promise you that. Without nanners, oh, you couldn't imagine the cramps these Kongs would face. I'm sure you can get potassium from other sources. Kind of reminds me of that thinking about bananas and potassium. Reminds me of when I learned that broccoli has more vitamin C than oranges. Was that it? Man, maybe that's wrong. Maybe broccoli has more potassium than bananas. Maybe that's it. Oh, I don't want to give you guys some fake news. Wait, we can't do this. I can't give you guys fake news. I care about the truth here. Does broccoli have more potassium than bananas? No. Okay. Does broccoli have more vitamin C than oranges? Yes. Broccoli has more vitamin C than oranges per serving. 1 cup versus 1 medium orange. Interesting. A cup to a medium orange. That's like a comparison though. Guys, the day of the day. What are we doing? We've forgotten the day of the day. Oh my gosh, what are we doing here? What is going on? We've forgotten. Everybody gather around. We must celebrate something today. And what are we going to celebrate? Respect Your Cat Day, perhaps. Are we celebrating Respect Your Cat Day? Maybe. Are we celebrating Eat an Escargot Pie Day? National Amber Day? National Hot Tub Day. That is tempting. That is certainly tempting. I could go for a good hot tub. Black Forest Cake Day. National Stick Something on a Stick Day. Very neat. National Weed Appreciation Day. Not for me anymore. Now, college, I was a wild boy, but now I haven't had that in a long time. Am I allowed to say that on the internet? Don't know. National Triglycerides Day. Black Forest Cake Day. I don't know. B Student Gaming, I don't know too much about Black Forest Cake. Can you tell me your thoughts on it? One thing we're absolute suckers for on National Day, it's Black Forest cake. Like these chocolate shavings accompanied by maraschino cherries and white cream. And then, okay, it's got a little alcohol in it. Oh, that's fun. The cake was invented in a German town, maybe. Very cool. Black Forest Cake Day. I don't see like where the day actually started though. Okay, happy National Black Forest Cake Day, everybody. Oh. Well, I mean, if you desire to, Pyroki, you have no pressure to. I acknowledge I've reduced the amount of days that I'm streaming, right? And that's certainly reduced value. But if you do, I mean, it's also very kind. Happy National Black Forest Cake Day, everybody. Very big day. Okay, let's catch up. Let's catch up on everybody. Hey, we're playing with crowd control, by the way. So if you want, everybody gets free coins, I believe, to start, and you can ruin my gaming experience with chaotic things that change it. Well, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Extremely kind to you, Pyroki, and I love having you around. I have some messages to catch up on. Question of the day: B Student Gaming would replace Cranky with a Dr. Doofenshmirtz. That would certainly liven things up a little bit. I think that might be a positive change. Cranky is quite cranky. You actually don't see much of his a lot of his personality shine during the actual game. I feel like it's more in the DK rap when he really pops off, you know what I'm saying? Black Forest Cake is rich. Oh, for National Respect Your Cat Day, Pyroki's actually harassing his cat. A bold choice, but an understandable one. But be careful, you don't want to fly too close to the sun and get your wings melted, you know what I'm saying? Get burnt, whatever. Alright, we've got a hint. Castle Donkey Medal. Castle Donkey Medal. Already used it. I'm not watching as much anymore. I forgot to hit the share button when I wrote that though. Well, anyways, Pyroki, thank you for the sub. It is extremely kind. Very kind of you. Okay. If I wasn't deep in my new diet and exercise plan, I would demolish an entire Black Forest cake today on your own. I mean, it is in the spirit, right? I probably won't be today. I took the day off to catch up on stuff and just relax a little bit after a fairly long set of weeks Had a big like end of the quarter thing, finished that up at work, so like things are pretty stable. We're doing D&D at my place tonight, which is pretty exciting. We're like right before the end of the campaign, and we're gathering kind of a war council of all the like allies and important people for a final battle. So part of my day today is going to be going back through the notes and like finding out, like trying to recall like all the people who owe us favors, so we can pull them into like a final battle, which will be fun. I made an AI agent. I fed it all of the notes from the campaign, and you can ask it questions, and it also made us a mini podcast through Notebook LLM, and that was super cool. So I'm gonna ask it about some people that owe us favors. Obviously, it's all predicated on the idea that we've taken good enough notes, but every move needs an innator variant to it, for sure. That just makes everything better. I could go for a platypus in this game. This seems like a game that would have a platypus, right? Also, have you ever heard the Perry the Platypus, like, theme? Like, really listen to it, like the full thing. The vocalist goes extraordinarily hard. Like, that guy gives it every ounce of singing power he's got. Very cool Perry the Platypus vocalist. Oh man, Lanky's is so easy. Why don't I use Lanky for this? I guess it's because usually I have like... I think usually I have Tiny, or like... Man! Crushing this. Wow. That's good to know. There's a show on Disney Junior called Super Kitties, and the vocalist puts her entire back into the theater. You love to see that. Just like people committing to things that don't necessarily need to be committed to, you know what I mean? And just like doing whatever it takes. I think it's great. I think it's absolutely wonderful. Oh, Chimpy Charge. Not anything good there. Okay, I think I got to all those messages. If I didn't, I apologize. Oh, no, I missed one. Pyroki said he wanted to test Project 64 4.0 for the Archipelago on Wednesday. Pyroki, I had a question for one as knowledgeable as you. So, with the advent of DK64 Archipelago, does that mean that I could play feasibly an Archipelago with my wife who is playing Stardew Valley Randomizer on her computer? Do you know if that's like a possibility? Or is it like only connected to certain games? Yes, I could do that? Oh, dude, that's so sick. She's gonna be so happy. That's so great. Okay, we're super doing that soon then. Alright, thank you for that wonderful news, team. Gang. Sorry. I said team because, like, I was in a ton of meetings yesterday. Lots of meetings with the team, and we were talking about, like, culture and a couple other things. I started getting pinged about, on, like, behalf of my team, and I've got, like, a bunch of, like, not junior at this point. They're just younger engineers on the team, and I'm the lead engineer, and they, like, a bunch of people have been, like, pinging me about stuff on behalf of the team. And I, like, asked the team yesterday, I was like, hey, should I tell people not to do that so, like, you guys get heard more? Or is it, like, a nice thing because you don't, like, have to get distracted by whatever's going on? And we talked through that. So it was like, I was like, oh, talking about the team a lot yesterday, and just like that was just kind of a reflex. But they did say, that they would prefer to get like pinged on stuff. So that was I think it was a good trust building moment for the team. And I told my boss, I'm like, hey, when you're asking about something like this, if you would please ping the team instead of just me, that would be greatly appreciated. And it worked out good. Stardew might be a longer game to play alongside a faster game like DK64. I was kind of thinking that too. Your understanding is an unhinted DK64, so it might even things out. Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to finish it, just like playing it a little bit. A year's cracking open a DK64 seed with custom settings. What kind of custom settings? What are you doing? What kind of shenanigans are you up to? Okay, I don't really care about that check, whatever's in there. There's like not too much left here in Japes. Like we've explored pretty well. We haven't gotten a lot of moves for our Kongs. We have gotten a fair amount of bananas. That's pretty neato, but it's not going to be quite enough. Anyways, thank you for confirming that news. That's an absolute delight to discover. I'm gonna get the chunky coins just in case. Does not hurt to get some chunky coins. Starting stuff. 2 Kongs, 2 keys, 3 random moves. Yeah, of course. You gotta get some value. You don't want that trash. You don't want that trash. Like, oh, hints. Oh, hint doors. That's a really good point. I should be gunning for these all over the place. GMI, foolish. That's great news. Rejoice, everybody. Alright. I think our move, because we still haven't gotten much for these Kongs, is to just go to castle. Just accept it. No barrels or anything yet. No way to go up top. So that's fine. We needed 5 to get in here, so it's a good place to go. I can't wait to have a Kong that moves faster. But yeah, crazy week in my Pokemon career. So I have 2 friend leagues with these folks from Frederick, Maryland that I've never met. Through my cousin-in-law, but my cousin-in-law quit the group, so it's like me and all these people from Maryland. Oh, that's probably a lot for me to say. I'll blank that out. Maybe I won't post this. I probably won't post the recording for this one. I'll delete it. It's just like a fun little note. So I've got 2 of those leagues, and that's a lot of fun. And then I've got 3 online leagues going. 2 of them are draft leagues, and one of them's like a random league. And of the matches I had this week, I had 2 pools match for 1 league. Chunky 5-door temple. Chunky 5-door temple. Oh, a chunky potion. That's good. I had 4 matches on Wednesday night. I couldn't believe it. It was wild. Punch, that's huge. That's huge. I came out with 4 wins. Some of them were pretty lucky. One was a brutal 130 turn match. Against like, yeah. A fairly popular in terms of like Pokemon Drafts League YouTuber, but still pretty neat. Gives me some hope for sure. I'm experiencing growth at a higher rate than I did for DK64 randomizer. That's for sure. I think there is just some amount of natural affinity that like isn't there for DK64 with me. I think it's like the scattered. It's because there's like so many things to consider at once, and like Pokemon's like very well constrained. I think that just like works a little bit better for my brain. I think it works quite a bit better for my brain. So it's exciting right now, right? But it is too much. And it's my fault though, so I'm not going to complain about it. It's just a fact that it's too much Pokemon. It's just a fact, but I'm still having a good time, right? That's good, and I do have time for DK64 on Friday, and I do look forward to it. It is a very good time. Oh, we should get the boss door and get hints. The White Max, good morning to you. With the oh, there's the buggy emote. We love the buggy emote. Donkey Diddy Isles. That would be great if I had Diddy. What we need right now is a key. How the heck is it going? We're playing DK64 randomizer with crowd control. So if you'd like some boulders or spontaneous backflips, well, just go to town. Just freaking fracking go to town right now. That's a fairy. Oh, there it is. You got good emotes, dude. You got good emotes. I haven't made any emotes in a while. Should probably get on that. Actually, what I need to do is fix all my my images for Mix It Up so that my channel points rewards work correctly. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Everything in the pool for your seed a year except hints and ice. No hints. You're just raw dogging it. You're just no hints, no ice traps. I understand the ice traps. Like I don't. Maybe they're fun for the viewer, though. There are hints. They're just not in the pool. No hints randomized. Okay, I see. I'm not good at generating. Cave shops, lanky. Cave shops do be loaded. They do be loaded. Okay, and it could be Mini Monkey. It's one of the options. Okay, we've got a chunky blueprint. We're doing pretty good on money. We can buy that. Drops. You got drop sanity on? Woo! Drop sanity is kind of fun, just because like there's so many checks. Just like it just adds to the amount of checks you're constantly finding because it's on enemies. So I think you do get like more little dopamine hits from that, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. 40 max B locker. Hey, has anybody been playing the new Monster Hunter Wilds? I would love to hear what people think about that. I've been playing it. I got to high rank. Took me longer than I expected just because I didn't play a whole ton. My wife was watching and was kind of interested in the plot, so I didn't skip the cutscenes, but boy golly would I have skipped the cutscenes if she wasn't there. Still a good time, of course, but just took me a little bit longer. Monster Hunter does not need plot, I'll tell you that much. Oh. Oh. That's a little sad. That is instrument upgrade. Certainly not what we want to see. Alright, and we're off. What time is it? 7:10? Boy, is it early. I've started seeds at this time before. 3K rule helm phases. I've only got 2 of those. Oh no, you're oh, like 3 of both? Ayer, do you have a fair amount of time to do the seed? It sounds like it's gonna be a doozy. Sounds like it's gonna be a doozy. 3K rule, 3 helm. Whoa, I've got 2K rule, 1 helm for this. So that there's a chance that I complete it. Diddy Kasplat Isles. Okay, this is opening things up. Okay, so we have a rough idea of where our Kongs are. So we know we need coconut at some point. We know we need more keys, it appears, to get these Kasplats. Or we just need, well, it can't be that Kasplat. We probably just need keys, or like diving or something. That is what I anticipate. I don't know what we're doing after this. I mean, I guess I got punched, so that's like something. That could be nice for caves, for example. Oh, wait! The caves Kasplat! The caves lobby Kasplat with punch. That could be the Holy Grail. It could be what we're looking for. Could be Diddy Kong. So let's see if that is it. Another banana? It was a good shot. It was a good shot, quite frankly. I guess I'll check this. I have my doubts, though. My doubts that there will be anything useful. Beaver, don't you dare bother me. I don't want to be bothered now. Not by you, Beaver. I have my fair share of being bothered by beavers. I do need to get the next follower goal up, I suppose, which I think will be the name every Pokemon challenge. Wait, there's more to that. We were gonna like compete or something. Yeah, there's gonna be like a competition. Oh, I can't remember the rules. I'll have to ask Jordan Walk 2015. I think he was the primary point on that. That does sound like a fun stream. Does sound like a blast. Okay, we've got Punch, no Instrument, no whatever Kong, so we can't do that, but we can do this guy for sure. For frickin' sure. What am I gonna do with my day off today, you might ask? Well, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm looking forward to that. Been going to LA Fitness, that's good. I'm getting stronger, so that's exciting. It's come at a cost, but soon I'll not have to stuff my face again in order to put on muscle mass. Soon I won't care about that as much. And then I'm going to clean the house a little bit because my sister will be staying over tonight, so I want to make sure the place is tidied up enough and, you know, sheets are changed and all that stuff. In the guest room. Then what else? I'm gonna clean a little bit, yes. I'm gonna work on that for my D&D campaign. I gotta get the allies list together. That's big. We gotta know who we're pulling into the final battle, and what an exciting moment that is. To see the fruits of your labor pay off as all the allies you've made along the way converge to assist you. Makes you feel like you really had an impact on an imaginary world. But exciting nonetheless. This is a campaign we've had for like 3 years. I don't know if it's over 3 years at this point. And it's gonna be crazy to see it end. Absolutely crazy. Level 3 to 20. And I think we're just gonna be excited to start the next one. I think we're gonna be all fired up. I think my wife is gonna run a mini campaign in between, so that'll be fun. It's exciting to see her do use her creative abilities. She's quite creative. We need to go to Caves, right? Caves was level 4. We need to take gotta take the teleporter. Gotta go to level 4. And then we're gonna get Diddy. Diddy's gonna be in here. But we do have crowd control on, so if you guys would like to see some backflips or some boulders, just click the extension, and I think you get some for free, so that could be a blast. Just don't DK rap me, that would be very rude. Very rude. Alright, here we go. This is the guy. I'm telling you. This is the Diddy guy. Come on, baby. There he is. Alright, so we've got Diddy. That changes things. Okay, so Diddy Isles Donkey, right? Diddy Isles... Oh, Caves Candy Diddy. We should do that really quick. What moves do we have? We only have Charge. I don't know if that's enough to get us anything in Isles for Diddy. Yet. Can't DK rap me. Costs too much and I refuse to play the mobile app tax. Oh, that's good, because I said, don't do it. Okay, there we go. We'll take this. What do we got? Flying High, Rocket Barrel? Nice, nice, nice. Oh! Big stretch. Oh, yawning into the mic, big no-no. Big no-no. Take this banana. What are we going to do with Rocket Barrel? That is a big question. Also, Now we've got Mini Monkey and Rocket Barrel on the path to a bunch of things. Rocket Barrel could be on the path to Kong's, right? In Main Isle, perhaps. Maybe DK is at the top of the mountain? Is that feasible? Oh, we can get hints too. This is big for us. This is very big for us. We're gonna get information. Main Isle 4. Thank you so much. I don't know how I'll ever repay you, Wrinkly, for that piece of information. That piece of information that's changed the course of my life. Testing 8 chunky lanky Kongs. Chunky, lanky, and Kongs. This is... Oh, and Key 8. This is a conundrum. Here's what I do know, though. I have a hint for lanky, chunky 8 and Kongs, but not 5 and 7, so... I'll probably use something from the cave shops in the testing area. So maybe that narrows things down a little bit. Maybe that narrows it down just a little. Oh, I can't see. That's not good. Okay. Maybe that narrows things down just a little bit. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get a couple of the Rocket Barrel goodies around here. And then I think we'll move on. I think we will move on to... What do we want to do with this information? We need keys, right? Feels like we use Rocket Barrel. That might be the move. Come on, don't... Be careful. Be careful, Lanky. I don't trust you. You just gen to seed with the settings, alright. How does it feel? Does it feel right? Does it feel wrong? Okay, we got money. We can buy. Bye. What is this? NSYNC? Alright. Where am I getting 5 more lanky bananas? Surely I can do such a thing. Surely. Surely there's some hope for me. Oh, I do have punch. Is there anything I want to do that? I could get some chunky collectibles. I don't know how important that is, though. I didn't feel like I was very close or anything to getting the chunky banana medal, for example. Who's in that shop? There is a lanky banana. That's kind of interesting. How poor am I, though? Relatively poor. Your starting gear is keys 1 and 3. Camera, sacks, climbing, Diddy, and time. Well, I'll tell you what, it's very nice to have climbing and Diddy. You got the little Kongs. You've got the small Kong special. Man, a special. I wouldn't mind going out to get breakfast. That sounds pretty good. You ever just sat down and had breakfast by yourself at a diner? Pretty good time. I was getting my car looked at, and I went to an Eaton Park. I don't think Eaton Parks are all over the place. I think it's like a Pittsburgh thing. But it was very quaint. Just like sitting at a very, like in an old people diner. At like the bar booth. And just getting like a plate of eggs and a coffee. Oh my god. You've done that a couple times? Pretty relaxing? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. This might be... Let's just try the chunky thing really quick and then probably get out of here. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know, quiet, just like some classic music playing in the background. No pressure. It's great. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll go to Denny's. Or Eaton Park, who knows. I shouldn't check this boss, right? That doesn't feel right. One time you end up stranded for work purposes and you bet you ate at a diner where you were stuck and charged it to work. Heck yeah, you did. Gotta do it, man. You've got to. So what do I do now? I've got Diddy and Rocket Barrel. That would be useful in... That would be useful in Castle to a degree, but not a great degree. Not a great degree. Okay, here's one thing though. Here's one thing. We need to check Snides, right? That's what we need to do. We need to check Snide and see if that is not Donkey Kong. It is another check. So we need, I think we need Trombone to activate the rocket barrel pad, probably. Or no, let's keep looking around. Let's keep looking around because now I'm curious. Now I'm curious about this, right? What if Donkey is in there? Perhaps I looked already, right? He's probably not in there. You did kind of go where I went, knowing there was a good chance you'd get stranded. Okay, so you've exercised great wisdom, I see, in choosing your location. But the purpose for me going there, Pyrarchy says, was kind of important and got put off a few times because I couldn't go where I was going to start with. That sounds like a conundrum. That sounds very tricky. That you had to. It got put off because I couldn't go where I was going to start off with. Well, I admire your dedication to going to the place where you could probably get stranded. That takes some gusto. But you hung in there. I don't have peanuts. I could get banana medals. Could get banana medals. Maybe for Lanky. Maybe. I don't even know. Is it possible? A lot of people are more sharp with their banana medals, but me, I'm not sharp. My mind is dulled to such ideas. I do have Diddy Kong. What am I doing with Diddy Kong? Long story short, Pyrarchy says, had to fly over there, and weather in Michigan does not always cooperate with flying. You've got that right. Michigan is a wild weather place. I went to slightly related. It's only related because of the word Michigan. It's only related because of Michigan. I went to a wedding in August this summer by a lake at night, and I neglected to use bug spray, and I looked like I had leprosy with the mosquito bites afterwards. It was so aggressive. Those little buggers are very aggressive. Unbelievably so. Unbelievably so. I think I have to use rocket barrel and castle. That's the conclusion I'm coming to here, by the way. What else could it be? What else could it be? Anything here for Diddy? There is a banana for Diddy. And a banana's nice, but does it make any real progress? Am I just twiddling my thumbs by picking up this golden banana for Diddy Kong? I don't know. I simply don't know. Probably not, right? It's probably a fine idea. Alright, what do I have? I have Chimpy Charge. I have Chimpy Charge and Rocket Barrel. What am I doing with Chimpy Charge? I have Baboon Balloon, which I could probably use in the testing area. I could fight a boss, but I think I would rather go to Castle and Rocket Barrel. Maybe I could get the Diddy Banana Medal with Rocket Barrel in Castle. Maybe that's the solution. We'll ponder such a thing. We'll see if that's gonna be what it takes. I haven't seen a lot of good opportunities to use punch either, so. Factory level 1. The seed air, you're telling me that the seed didn't start well and you have factory level 1. Are you telling me this because you don't... No, you do have climbing. Factory is a great place to start, if I'm correct. That's what I feel like. I feel like factory is a really good place to start. Maybe optimal, right? You get to work on your store of coins, and there's a lot of free checks. Okay, there's a rainbow coin up there, which is certainly not what we're looking for. Do we actually need guitar for this? Or is this just a rocket barrel check? You thought it isn't, but you haven't played in a while. No, factory is great, right? Factory, you get lots of coins. You get lots of free checks. Might be best case scenario for you. Japes is pretty good too, but you don't get as many coins. A spoder. Alright, yeah, I don't need... This is just a rocket barrel check. This is just a rocket barrel check. I'll do this. I will absolutely do this. Sometimes I feel like that's a guitar check just because it's nice to have guitar to kill the enemies. But that's me being a silly goose, quite frankly. Honk honk. Alright. Let's get... What do we got in the barrel? There is a key. This is what we've been looking for, everybody. It is the key of legend.
Welcome to bonus stage.
This is key 5 or 7, I believe. Oh, Batty Barrel Bandit. Oh no. Okay, gang. We can do it. Oh god. I blew it. This needs removed from the minigame pool. Immediately. It is a rough minigame. You might say, Spooky Host, have you considered getting good? Wouldn't that be something? We're gonna take it easy. Okay, one more. We're fine. I know the pattern. Oh no, shit. Okay, keep going. We're fine. Okay, first banana. Second banana. Grape. Coconut. We got this. We're good. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I'm shivering in my boots as we speak. There's key 5. That's what I needed. That's what the doctor ordered. Okay, so now let me give you the scoop right now. I'm gonna give you the inside story about the situation that we come to find ourselves against. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna mosey, specifically mosey on over here. We're gonna make the jump for the first time in my life. We're gonna go to Aztec. And here, watch this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do the Gong Challenge, and we're gonna get Donkey Kong before we go into Aztec. And then here we go. Here it is. It's Donkey Kong. Look at his face. Oh, it's a banana. Okay, I'm wrong. I take it back. Ignore me. I'm a fool. We knew I was a fool though. That doesn't change anything. Oh, we got someone on the horizon. They've redeemed 50 coins. Galleon Donkey, we're freeing the seal, baby. Galleon Donkey, free the seal. Gang, we're freeing seals out here. Morning, someone. How's it going? What is new? How's your BLZR journey been? I know you've been doing some BLZR on your stream. You can check out someone 6664563 on Twitch for Donkey Kong 64 content. At someone 6664563 on Twitch. And you can also check out more Donk content. Oh, babers. By the way, you can also see more Donk content from Pyroki Gaming on Twitch. Look at that. You can get so much Donk just from the folks here. Not to say you shouldn't watch other people donk, but you know what I'm saying. get some quality donk content that way. It's a big plus. Now I do have Chimpy Charge, but do I dare try and use that? Do I have any? What is my Aztec hints right now? Chunky 5-door temple. Well, that ain't happening. I'm gonna need a pineapple to get there. These hints are taunting me with the things I don't have. It's making me envious of myself in the future that has the abilities that I need. I must not be overtaken with sin here. That would be terrible. Japes colored bananas 6. Okay, okay. So we'll come back for that at some point. We'll see if there's a move or anything that's required. It's probably just a Kong we don't have. So I think we've scoured the world pretty much for Japes bananas. We've got a tiny potion. We've got Aztec Funky Tiny. Alright gang, I need to request a leave of absence for about 10 seconds. Just a quick 10 seconds while I blow my nose. Thank you for your patience. Good morning, Jordan Walk 2015. Good morning to you. If I didn't blow my nose, do you know the consequences? I would have sounded nasally, and that would have been a disaster. I had to do it. I had to do it. Ayoda is 8 chunky lanky. Okay. 8 chunky, lanky, and Kong. Okay, we've got a path here. So Cave Shops, that seems to be Rocket Barrel. So we can mark that off, and we can mark that off. So Rocket Barrel's already been on the path to 5. So we need to use Rocket Barrel in this area to get something that we can use to get probably no. Probably an end point of something. So let's go ahead and do that. Jordan Walk, what is new with you? What's going on in your life that's interesting? That you would be willing to share in a public forum with strangers? Let me know. Let me know those extremely juicy or extremely vague details that you would divulge. A pretty boring week. You play any fun board games recently? With pals, maybe? Maybe you've done that. That doesn't seem too boring to me. Serious question. Who's played Undertale? Asks Air. A fine question. Now, you didn't ask me this directly right now, but you have asked me in general. And I'll repeat it because not everybody was here for that. I have not played Undertale, but I have watched Undertale. You have no clue what the name is? Oh, hey, Jordan Walk 2015, question for you. Do you remember specifically what we were gonna do for the 200 follower goal around like the Pokemon naming game? Like there was a little bit of a twist and I can't remember exactly what it was. A potion? Oh shit. A potion? I don't remember the terms, right? I don't remember the terms. It was gonna be more dynamic than just like playing the Pokemon naming game. If we name more, then I need to play DK64 Randomizer for 8 hours straight. That's right, that's right. Oh my gosh. Even Jordan Walk 2015 has the coins. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, so first we need to have the... How does that work? How do we... So who goes first? The stream or me? Or try to fit an entire orange in your mouth? That's funny. Yeah, how does that work? Oh, here's a potion. Here's a potion. Feather bow. Is this the key? You have no clue? Okay, we need to figure that detail out, and then I think we'll be golden. But we could probably put the thing up first. So here's the thing, like if we see it, right, then it's gonna help. There's definitely going to be helping that occurs. Whoever goes first is at a disadvantage. Is it me that's at a disadvantage? I guess I go first, right? And then you guys... And then we do a second stream where I watch you guys try and do it. After seeing... Oh, at the same time. So I can't see... Well, wait, but that's not fair either, because... So if we do it at the same time... The problem is... Are we on the same board, or are we on separate boards? Because it's going to be hard to, like, race and do that. Yeah. So, this is a little complicated. This is more complicated than originally thought. But I still like the idea. Okay, you've got an idea. I'm listening. My ears are tilted in your direction. They're intently focused. We've got a banana. Alright, 21 bananas. What a blessing. I'm blessed with so many great bananas around me. Same stream. We exchange picks, and whoever misses a Pokemon first loses. What do you mean misses? Is there like a timer? And like you only have a certain amount of time to like pick a new Pokemon? Japes Lowlands 8 Chunky Lanky. 8 Chunky Lanky. You have 30 minutes, 30 seconds to say a name. 30 seconds, that's... Okay, but that's just an idea. That's not the actual time, necessarily. Okay, that's a little bit more interesting. You don't know how the crowd would all agree, though? We'd have to pick a, Maybe we utilize the Discord server in some way. Maybe we'd utilize the Discord server in some way. Like, somebody is, like, the point person. That, like you guys are chatting in the Discord server, and I don't... Yeah, a spokesman for the crowd. Like, I can't see... Yeah, that's it. So you guys have that, and then I'm just kind of freehanding it. I just need your honesty that nobody will use the internet, you know? And you'll know that I'm not using the internet. I'll be streaming. It'll be kind of obvious. Unless I'm very clever. No, I won't be doing that. That wouldn't be fun at all. Have you ever got a 1 in 1,000 chance of something? Yes, I found a shiny Pokemon before, so I have received the something at those odds. Higher, actually. 4,096. Chunky, Aztec, Tiny. I've Punch. Is it a boss? Can I get the Chunky Banana Medal? No, I would have to get into this temple, and I don't have any guns for my Kongs. I don't have trombone. I don't have anything. What the heck? Is it truly Simian Spring? Is that actually the thing that I need to get all this stuff? Is that factory testing? Is it Simian Spring? I just need to go to factory and go to testing. That's what's going on here. It's factory testing, and I just need to use Spring, which means I could have just done it. Didn't need to go to Aztec first. I should have considered such a thing. I didn't know that's what it would be. Anyway, a Galleon. Galleon? That's not what I wanted. Galleon Donkey Seal Race. I have one hint for this, and it's not a good one. 5-door temple, key 8. Thank you. Alright, I guess let's go and see what we can do. I mean, we'll get some hints. We'll hit some shops, but not many. There's not a lot we can do here. Kevin. Just gonna start off with Kevin. The key to Kevin is patience and Chunky Kong. Gotta have Chunky. His hitbox is nice and tidy. Nice and big. Nice and big. Alright, we should get on the back of, we should get on the ship and see what's available. We can do a couple things here. We can, oh no, I don't have a red slam, so I cannot attempt that task. But I can probably get the chunky banana medal. I think I can do such a thing with what is at my disposal. Oh, this makes me miss DuckTales. I'm very fond of DuckTales. Especially the new Disney XD DuckTales from a couple years ago. That was so crisp. That was a great show. 10 out of 10 would watch again. Okay, so that's a banana, and now we are in fact drunky. Let's leave and come back. Just make it nice and snappy. Don't need to waste any time. We'll pop right out in front of Kevin and give it another go. He's old and gray now from his long years of battling. But it's okay, Kevin, you can rest. Don't worry about little old me. I'm not bugging you. No guitar yet, so we'll just grab these nanners and move on with our day. No diving, no peanuts is going to make this maybe not the most fruitful trip in the world, but we will get to go to Cranky's. We may be able to finish the chunky banana medal. That would be of great boonage to us. What does boonage you say? It's receiving. It's when you receive some kind of gift. Maybe bestowed one by some sort of deity. Perhaps. Don't know. Either way, happy to run into this room and see what's available in the chest. Chunky's riding high on the coins. That's pretty nice. I'm just gonna take that. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's get Donkey here soon. Key 2. Key 2. Come on. No. Key 2. It's a fairy. It's a ding dang fairy. No key 2 hint yet. This seed is getting drip fed to me. It's taunting me at every moment. Every conceivable opportunity is a farce. No vines yet, so we're not getting that. That room won't be useful. We don't have grape. Okay, we've got bananas, but again, no significant progress has been made here. Where are we getting key 2 is the problem. You know what? We haven't gone to the Isles dirt patch. We've not gone to training grounds. Could just be in training grounds. We could have just been wasting all of our time right here. At least the bananas are certainly coming in. We have something going in the right direction. Japes colored bananas with Diddy, that doesn't feel very feasible. Main aisle. Japes lowlands on the path to Tiny K. Rool. I thought I only had... Wait. Japes lowlands. What is that hint? Did I goof that up? I may have goofed up one of my hints. Lanky phase. Yes, that's right. Okay. Okay. Let's go into the training grounds. Make some progress. We've gotta get moving, people. Got a big match in Pokemon on Saturday, my final of the week, against our very own Crazy Steve. And what an event that is going to be. That's a great rivalry come to a point in the regular season. Last week of the regular season, in fact, and he's got a very scary team. It's gonna be a tough one. But I do have a plan. I do have a plan. Is it devious? Maybe? Slightly. Oh, a potion. It's been here this whole time. It's diving. It's diving, everybody. What have I done? Ice trap. Why would you do such a thing to— oh my god, I've been ice trapped. Oh dag nabbit. Jordan Walk, the fact that you would do this to me, the fact that you would wreck me like that. Simply unfathomable. I couldn't fathom it. Not for a moment. If I tried, what would I— oh my, I'm tiny! But I don't have tiny. It's the worst of both worlds. And look at this. Now Diddy's gonna have to get so much more exercise in order to get to Jungle Japes. Have you considered what that would do to him? I didn't even make it. I didn't— what is going on? What have you done? What? Ooh. This is caves. This isn't even the place I'm supposed to go. How do I go to Jungle Japes? Does anybody know? It's level 2, isn't it? Isn't it? Alright, I've been wrecked. I accept it. Here we go. High gravity— oh, dude. I can't get any— I certainly hope I don't have to jump. I certainly hope I don't have to jump in the next 15 seconds. That would be— oh no. Ooh, that was close. Where are we going? We're going to— we're gonna use diving to get the Diddy Banana Medal. I think that's what's happening. And maybe the lanky one too? No, I'm not gonna be able to get it. I'm still missing something. What about lanky? Lanky might be close. But this was my grand idea, and doesn't seem like it's coming to fruition. I don't know how a backflip works in the water. Maybe it'll kick in once I get on the land. There we go. Do a backflip. We have achieved backflip. Ooh, is it gonna be enough? No, it's not. Surely we can find— yes, that was a backflip. Isn't that incredible? Surely we can find 5 lanky bananas somewhere, right? If we scour this land far and wide, the bananas will surely reveal themselves to us in a vision or something of that ilk, right? No peanuts, so I'm not accessing that. What about that? Oh my god. I think Jordan Walk 2015, I actually faked that first backflip for you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I wanted you to have the backflip and I didn't know it was gonna happen. But that backflip, the one that happened there was legit. It kicked in a little bit late. It happened. It did happen. It was just late. But I didn't have any control over it. You're a oh boy. I was wondering when my first scandal would happen. I just didn't think it would happen so early in my career. Am I getting canceled? Backflip gate. Backflip gate. I've been— it's happened so fast. What am I to do? What am I to do about this? I need a publicist. Jordan Walk 2015. Will you be my publicist and help get me out of this controversy. Or am I gonna have to do this on my own? Am I going to have to navigate public relations in a cold, dark world with no assistance? You're the one who screwed up. Oh no. That's not good. I don't know if I have anybody else for PR. Does anybody want to be my PR agent? What am I supposed to do? The diving. What do I have? I have Japes, Aztec, Caves. I do have Galleon. But what am I going to do with that? Good morning, Mike Champ. Goes pretty good. I'm trying to figure out what to do in my seed right now, and I'm perplexed, to say the least. Do I have anything that I'm not thinking about? I have Chimpy Charge, I have Simian Spring, I have Rocket Barrel. The big thing I got was diving, but I can't do much with it. I don't have access to factory. I need, I guess, key 7, so I need to do my rocket barrel checks. Have I not done any rocket barrel checks yet? Did I do the one in the top of... Did I do both of the Aztec? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did not do both of the Aztec rocket barrel checks. I certainly hope I didn't. That would be really good, because then I could be done with this mystery. But we'll see. Yeah, we're doing a 3.5 seed with a little crowd control. You know how it goes. Crowd control is a great time. Cut the prices in half, so it's pretty accessible. Don't want people to blow out the bank just for a couple, You know, it was Aztec, Oasis, and Totem Area. I did get Chimpy Charge early on. And I do have Rocket Barrel. It's probably this. How unfortunate, right? Don't want to have to do this check. But here we are. Face to face with our demons. I wouldn't say this is our demon. This isn't a big problem for us. That was a pretty successful little trick. All right, what do we got? It's a banana. We've been conned once again. Incredible. Okay, let's get the lanky banana medal in Aztec. That'll be some progress. And we're so close. We're so close. Man, it'd be super sick if there was a connecting bridge there. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Alright. We'll get this really quick. And now I think we're just a few short bananas away from victory. Does this have blue bananas? No, it doesn't. Are there any left? Are there any blue bananas left? To get us to where we need to go. I guess the one I'm really thinking about is on the other side, but that one I'm confident I got. We might need to logic this out a little bit. We might need to think about what we got and where. It really feels like I got this. Which... Oh no, I did. Okay. Alright, team. Let's take a look at the board. Okay, so we got Simian Spring on the Llama Temple. That's the thing. Yeah, and we take that to testing. So what we need is key 7, which is locked behind Rocket Barrel. Is it the Diddy Banana Medal for this region? It could be. That's a Rocket Barrel check. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to go and get the 4 or 5 bananas on the back of the 5-door temple. That is Rocket Barrel. Maybe it'll get us what we need. We'll see. One more. And now it's just a banana. It was an exciting prospect, but it's been squandered. Absolutely. Oh, we do have some more information back here. That's valuable. Refill some of those consumables. Alright, what do we got? Aztec Diddy Vulture Race is on the way of the Horde. That would be... Feather Bow. I'll tell you what, if I had Tiny Kong, that would be great. That would be great, but I don't have a firearm in order to get in the Tiny Temple to get Chunky Banana. Maybe we have to, maybe it is boss. Look, maybe it's boss. I'm wondering if Tiny's on the boss or something with where we're at. Where is the boss? No? Oh, there's a blueprint. Might as well, right? When in Rome, I say. Oh, big stretch. I should eat something nice today. What should I eat? Maybe a bowl of rice with over easy eggs on top. Maybe that would get the job done. Should I get this? I should get this pearl, right? I'll regret it later if I don't. Just in case, that cave shop's mini monkey hint is for lanky K-roll. It does seem like I'm going to get trombone soon. I think that's the path forward. Okay, here we go. Here's the boss. It is over here. 153 bananas. Do we have the funds? We do not. We can't even do the Aztec boss. And we've scoured the land far and wide for things that we can do. Is there anything back here? No, there's not. Okay, gang. Aztec is not the place for us right now. It is not the place. We do have Lanky. Let's go to Galleon and do the diving stuff in the lighthouse side. There's a free unguard check. And we could probably get, like, maybe we could get a banana medal or something. That's a check that I haven't done yet. I haven't checked bosses. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but we're getting to the point where I'm going to start boss checking. I don't think I'm very good at this game. I'm going to be quite frank with you. I'm going to be quite frank with you. I don't think I'm very good. But it's okay. We have a good time. We have a good time. Alright. I'll take the coins. That's pretty neat. Oh, we have no lanky bananas. Did you get both hints in the lighthouse area? Oh, that's a good point. I should be scouring the land for hints. That's a wonderful point. And I can get these chunky bananas. Yeah. Just gotta get some more information. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think it'd be better than that. Man, Mario Party 3 is so good. And there's one in the pit, one behind the guard door. It's nice that there's a little bit of value to these places now. That's the actual boss door. Deeply unfortunate. But we can do this, and then we can get some chunky bananas on the way out. Jape's Bananas Key 2. That is probably what I'm looking for. I'm like missing... I think I'm missing like one Jape's banana or something. Okay, I'm going back to Japes after this. We're gonna get this banana medal somehow. We need that key. It's a rainbow coin. Back to Japes. Back to Japes. This is how we're gonna get the job done. We're gonna find a way to get that banana medal. We're somebody. Even though I feel like I've done everything I can do there. $35. You know what it is? I didn't get the trees at the beginning. I did not get these trees with Diddy Kong. This is it. It's the Japes banana medal. On a hint, buried deep in Galleon. Mike Champ, I owe you a great debt. I owe you a great debt. Son of a gun. Unbelievable. Unfreaking frackin' believable. Well. Factory? Forest. Alright. How many to get in there? 21. Whatever. Oh, I deeply appreciate it. Aztec crate on Llama Temple's Way of the Lord. So they both are, which makes sense because I'm certain I have to do the Diddy block tower. I have no doubts in my mind is stilled like a tree in the face of the wind. Here we go. Go to factory. Certainly I have enough to get in. Certainly. They wouldn't pull the rug out from under me with a trick like requiring too many bananas. I certainly hope they wouldn't do that to me. After all the time I've invested in Donkey Kong 64, 30, just enough. We've scraped in. Castle Rooms 5. Thank you. What a good hint to have right now. Alright, we know what to do. We know what to do. We start out in the donkey room. This is a wonderful place to start. It makes our decision very easy. I don't know if I have 4 fairies. Is that enough for anything I might possibly need? Doesn't matter. Does not matter in the slightest. Here we go. Okay. Block tower. This is a move that we will use in several places to make some progress. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do the little mini game, but you know, whatever. Maybe it's a fun mini game. Maybe it's not Batty Barrel Bandit. I'm not even gonna check. It's a potion. I knew. Oh, it's Search Like Seek. Very easy. This is a fun mini game. We've been truly blessed. This day. Everything will be okay. Thanks to Mike Champ. Still learning the 3.5 meta. Apparently you gotta get that information. Like hints or... Yeah, it's hints. Of course you want to get hints. Information is king. There's pineapple. Oh, it's all coming together now. That is what we needed. I'm tempted to go get Tiny and come back. Galleon Caverns, 1 potion. Sure, I'm very tempted to do that. Useless. Useless, useless, useless. Like, Kongs are gonna be useful as we move forward. I don't want to do too much of factory and have to come back and double back. Alright, 2? That's a good price. Funky. In this economy, look at you. Egg prices are coming down. Funky's prices are coming down. What else can you ask for? Alright. Yeah, Chunky's sitting pretty. Chunky's sitting pretty with that bit. Alrighty, let's go. And let's get out of here. Let's get the heck out of here. We're going straight to Aztec. Almost straight to Aztec. Not quite. gotta get this first. It's the pearl. Don't care about the pearl. We're gonna go to Aztec. That was not Aztec. This is Aztec. 5-door temple on the path to Key 8. 5-door temple on the path to Key 8. I've failed. What a miserable existence. And then Aztec Tiny Claptrap Room. We also can't do that, but Chunky Aztec Tiny could be the banana metal, right? We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, perhaps. And once we get Tiny, then we're just a step closer to getting barrels and trombone to getting Donkey Kong. I do think Donkey Kong is in the rocket barrel pad at the top of the mountain. Now, yeah. Here we go. It is time. We're gonna do it right here. We're going to get probably Monkey Port and the chunky... No, we're not gonna get the chunky banana metal yet. We're gonna get Monkey Port here. That's my estimation. But, you know, we all know that Chunky 5-door temple is an absolute treasure trove. One of the best places in the game that you can go to get stuff. And boy, do we like getting stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and pop a couple balloons while we're at it. It's gonna help us make progress. And then we can also get in the tiny temple with pineapple. We really needed that gun. It's probably not worth it for me to get these banana medals, but boy is it hard to pass on a collectible, right? How do you say no to a collectible? It's just sitting there waiting for you, right? Okay. Blast. That's not what I anticipated. That is not what I anticipated for this outing. So that is blast. Do we have a llama temple thing? Nothing there. Alrighty. Let's wrap up this. Oh, why is it blast? Why is it blast? Is it Japes Lowlands? It must be the Japes Lowlands check we haven't gotten yet. It's a blast check. It must be the truth. That's... No, wait. 5-door temple path to Key 8. It's probably that. Anyways, let's go finish up this chunky banana metal. Let's get this awful camera out of here. And let's get moving, people. The future is now. We can't be stagnant when the future is now. Alright, here we go. Chunky time. I'm really glad that Chunky doesn't say it's chunky time when he hops out of the barrel. Or maybe I'm kind of sad about that. Maybe that would be good. Actually, if he said it's chunky time back in the 90s, that would be kind of sick. I think we would appreciate that. But no, we wouldn't, because that's counter to his personality. Chunky doesn't like... He's afraid. He doesn't like attention and things like that. You don't want to pressure him like that. I'm so very confused about this seed. Every time I think I've got a path, it just punches me in the mouth. Maybe it truly is the boss. This is closed? Is that new? Tiny? What? This is a check now? Well, this explains so much. This check is back on the menu. No wonder why would have checked here earlier, but I didn't know that this is valid again. Oh, is it a punch? It's a punch or a simian. Oh, it's only a check when there's a Kong there? For now, is that new? Or is that, have I just never had a Kong there? Maybe I've just never had a Kong there. Well, this opens things up quite a bit. Wow. I've found Tiny in the Aztec. Probably just never had a Kong there. Yeah, wow. This is remarkable. It's a big day for my Donkey Kong 64 career. Now we have Tiny. Making that a check for non-Kongs. Ah, I see. That's fun. A little bit of variety. That could add some, that's not a punch check. That's a, if I'm correct, that's... Wait, that's a vanilla Tiny, right? That's a vanilla Tiny. That's pretty nutty. That's pretty nutty. Okay, this is... Now we're opening things up. We've got Tiny Kong. What is one thing we can't accomplish? I can't think of anything. Anything we couldn't accomplish now. With Tiny Kong. We've got shops that we can go to. We've got checks that we can accomplish. We've got feather bows that we can shoot. What did we get in the testing area? That was pineapple. So pineapple's on the path to quite a bit. Alright. Mini Monkey is on the path to probably Lanky K. Rool. So let's go. Let's check a couple of things first. Where did I get Feather? I got Feather in Aztec. It was one of the Way of the Hordes, I think. It's a red potion. It's a good one too. There's peanuts. I feel like I always get peanuts on that check. I don't know if that's a coincidence or not. I might as well get whatever was up here. Might as well. Should I check? Should I have checked the fairies? Okay, so we got now Diddy Isles. Is this Donkey Kong? No, that is a banana, but with Tiny we can probably check. We can probably do something like that. It's not that. I don't have barrels. I can't get up here. Is it this? It's gotta be this. But I don't have barrels. I don't have any of my tools to get up there. What is to be done? Aztec Tiny Claptrap Room. Let's go back to Aztec. Let's do that really quick. Actually, I was at the place that I need to go to do the Aztec Tiny Claptrap Room. And I left like a fool. Will I ever get over this blunder? Perhaps not. But I will try my darndest. I'll make it up to you guys. I'll perform penance in some fashion, perhaps. Alright, here we go. Here we frickin' go. So, like, any Mini Monkey check could be for key 8. Don't know which one. Now, there's a shop for Tiny here. Yeah, here we go. Here's a potion. Here's a potion. Balloon. Sure. Oh, the sun. The sun is out. What a blessing. Should I not finish this Celsius in one session? Would that be wise? That's 200 milligrams of caffeine. Maybe I should switch to water for a little bit. Maybe that would make sense. Don't want to over-caffeinate. Don't want to over-caffeinate. That could be spooky. I mean, I guess I've been sipping on it for over an hour, but... no, that still seems unwise. I like to take it... I don't want to set an example for the kids. I don't want to set an example of having too much caffeine without wisdom. You've gotta operate with wisdom. But not just wisdom, you need wisdom and good morality together. That's how it goes. It's a challenging thing to acquire, but I'm sure it pays off big. I'm simply striving for those things. Not saying I'm there. Not saying I'm there. Just giving it a go, you know? Suddenly, we're flush with firearms for monkeys. Isn't that nice? It's all coming together in the final act, as it does. Alright. Alright, Tiny. Time for you to earn your keep here. We've got a ding-dang way of the Horde. The big thing that we need to acquire is Donkey Kong. Donkey contains the secrets, all the secrets of the universe, in the palm of his, his big ol' hand. Their despawn rate, or their spawn rate, is dependent on the death speed of the previous guy. This is Trombone. There's Trombone. Okay. So that is Trombone. That's really good. I still need barrels. I still require barrels. But that's good progress. That's good progress. Okay, so... now I need barrels. Japes colored bananas. Castle donkey metal. Is there anywhere I haven't been yet? I haven't been into forest. Diddy Isles. It's gotta be. I need barrels. That's like the thing that I require to make progress. I'm gonna go around factory here, and I'm gonna try and acquire information. Using the medium of boss doors. All I need is barrels. That's the kicker. I have feather and mini monkey, so I could do this, but I already cleared out. I've already done the hint. They do say clear your hinted regions, though. That is the prevailing wisdom. So why don't we accept the prevailing wisdom, even though it was pretty clear. Japes Lowlands does seem to be the next check. We just need Donkey Kong, and we need barrels for Donkey Kong. We have everything else that we need, but we don't have barrels. Oh, please turn off. What? Okay, here we go. I had to turn off homing ammo. It was goofing me up. Oh, pish posh. I should aim for the outside of the board. Rainbow coin. In this economy? That is a banana. That's pretty fortunate. I guess we don't need barrels for Chunky K. Rool, right? That's not a thing. We used to need a slam, but... Castle Donkey Meadow, Galleon Donkey Seal Race. I don't even remember how to activate the seal. Oh, that's the blast course. That's what I need blast for. So again, we come to the same conclusion. It's all about Donkey Kong. Caves Funky... Aztec Funky Tiny. I got that. Look at this gang over here. About to get jumped. Hate to get jumped in factory. I think I'm good on the coins at this point. I don't think we need those. I don't think that we require those to achieve success. Nor these. Alright. Let us go. Mini monkey checks are... We do need mini monkey for something. Wait, did I use mini monkey to get... No, my mini monkey check is done. I used it to get trombone. Wait, but trombone is only on the path. Wait, consider this. Cave Shop's mini monkey got me trombone, which was for Lanky. But it's only on the path to Lanky, which means it's not on the path to Kong's. And Roof Dirt is a check that requires trombone, which means it's not Roof Dirt. It's another check. Do I need guitar? Do I require guitar? Is that what's transpiring? Hive Tunnel Foolish. Okay. Gotta get the hints. I'm getting the hints. Sneaking up on that Diddy Metal. Watermelon. Whatever. Galleon Kasplat Cannon Game Room. We could do that. It's not cactus, but it'll be okay. Let's do this really quick. We'll check the shops. And then we'll... No, let's just finish the lap around the factory. It feels like a safe move, right? Are we gonna regret taking a trip around factory? We need more bananas anyways, right? We're doing what we need to do. Nothing more, nothing less. No, certainly more. Because if we were doing what we needed to do, nothing more, nothing less, then we would be completing seeds very quickly. But in fact, we are completing them slowly. We are completing them slowly. Oh, look at those acrobatics. Look at those moves, Diddy Kong. So impressed. So impressed with your moves. You're as cool as the DK rap implies. Alright, here we go. Heading back down. Oh, yeah, right, dude. I jump attacked right in that guy's face. You know what I'm rewarded with? Nothing. It's a sham. It's preposterous. It's something that I can't stand for. We're certainly getting our potassium in. Certainly getting our potassium in. Alright, here we go. Nope. Nope. Just in case, you never know. And you might need a banana medal. Alright, let's get these shops. Oh, come on. No, don't do your trick, Diddy. Nobody wants to see your trick of grabbing the ledge over and over again. It's not clever. You've got all these acrobatics and you choose to repeatedly fall off the ledge. What are you doing? What are you doing, Diddy? Why are you choosing these things? Alright, at this point, with the amount of blueprints I have, I don't know if I care too much about picking up more what was that? I've got 42 plus 7? I think we'll pick up the rest naturally. We got a lot of shops to go to. I'm gonna pass on this blueprint. Foolish as it may be. I accept the consequences. What? What? Did I say no? Have I actually said no? I pressed the buttons too fast and I will regret this for the rest of my life. What I could have done with that time, who knows, but... Happy Black Forest Cake Day, everybody. I didn't know that existed until today. I had no idea. I didn't have a clue. But it is, in fact, National Black Forest Cake Day. And I hope you all revel in this victory for mankind. We've got 44 bananas plus 7 blueprints. We're getting mysteriously close to the end. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. All we need is Donkey Kong. That is all we require. The last thing that I'm going to do in factory here, swiftly, is get this Kasplat. It's just asking... Look at that, bongos. That's a pretty good deal. Don't know if we'll need that, but we'll certainly take it. Alright, to Galleon. To Galleon. How do we get to Galleon? I think it's this way. I think this is how we get to Galleon. And once we are there, we kill the Kasplat. There's so much donkey stuff. So much. So is this going to be guitar? For Cave's instrument pad? Cave's lobby instrument pad specifically? I think that might be what we are prepared to witness. I would take it. That would be a favorable outcome for me. No. You gotta hit the switch, Chunky. Really some basic stuff here. We've passed the time of not knowing how to be a good shot, Chunky. It's not where we're at. Oh, I saw that come. Another. Here it is. Here it is. I was correct. I think I was correct. I think we're gonna get Donkey now. Let me clear out this room really quick. We're done. Here it is, everybody. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go right on over to Caves here. We're gonna pick up Donkey Kong and we're gonna do all the checks. It's all gonna come together. It's all gonna come together like a big meal with a bunch of different courses. All these little moves are gonna complement each other for a final battle against old K. Rool. Yeah. There it is. There it is. Okay, there's Donkey. Okay. Now. Really quick, let's go hit up Cave's Funky Donkey, because it's like right here. Okay, so we're going for Funky. Fastest way to do that would be to rocket barrel over, I think. Don't need that. Oh, we're fast now. Hate to have a seed where Donkey comes so late. Truly a disappointment. But it happens. And it's nothing to fret about. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Here's Funky. Just checking this out really quick. Could be something good. Helicopter. It's PTT. Let's go. It's convenient. Okay, so whatever the thing is on main aisle was, that was peanuts, I think. Maybe. Maybe it was diving. I don't know. Alright, we need to get keys 6 and 7. Still don't have barrels. We could do Castle Donkey Medal, or we could do Galleon Donkey Seal Race. Let's go ahead and do Galleon Donkey Seal Race really quick. Do the Galleon Blast Course and suffer. I guess it's not as bad as Caves or Forest, right? Not nearly as bad, so... we will make it somehow. We can check these shops while we're at it. We could even do Hype Chest if we so desired. Alright, let's get out of here. And then we could do Jape's Lowlands too, probably. Alright, here we go. I forget which way to go, actually. Oh boy, do I forget how to do this. Oh, I got it. That's a good deal. That is a good deal right there. Alright, so now we head over here. And we use the peanuts to activate the switch. And now that we've freed the seal, I'd be flabbergasted if this is not how to activate the seal. It's kind of been a while. There's a chance I forgot. If I did, I pray you forgive me. No. Maybe that was a waste. Whatever. Don't care. We're moving. We're schmovin', in fact. That's a chunky banana. Yeah. I'll scoop that up. No problem with that. 46 plus 7. 53 bananas. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Balancing out my lighting a little bit. You gotta do it, you know? Alright, here's the seal. What have you gotten? Oh, that looks like barrels to me. Vines! Okay, we did need vines. While we're at it, let's do this really quick. Okay, so we did need vines. Now we can go to Castle. We'll do the Castle Donkey Medal. Looks like Jape's Lowlands is pretty interesting as well. And we could do Jape's Color. I think it might be Jape's next, actually. Save Castle Shops for later. Yeah, Castle Donkey Medal is the only one. Way of the Horde I haven't gotten yet. Alright, here we go. Definitely to Japes. Definitely to Japes. This is Japes. This is Japes. Alright, and it's colored bananas key 6, so that's something to keep an eye on. That's certainly something to keep an eye on. Okay, yeah, let's get some of these nanners really quick. I do have coconut. That... but the primary focus here should probably be the blast course, because I think that's a 2-for-1 deal. I think it's both bananas and the check that we desire, unless we need barrels, but I doubt it. Okay, we'll certainly be able to get that banana medal. Lickety split. Hopefully it's the donkey banana medal. That would keep the pace up very well. We will see. Alright, come on, people. Let's party. Okay. Very close to the banana medal that we crave. Oh, I've missed. I failed the easiest barrel check in the game. Actually, I think the Aztec one's a little bit easier. But this is pretty easy. I've done it again. Oh my god. This is my second scandal of the day. What an absolute tragedy. What should I do for breakfast? I need to eat before the gym. No doubt about that. Oh, I've missed. Less of a disaster though, because I don't have to redo the course. That is what we were looking for. That is Gorilla Gone. So that is Jape Lowlands on the path to a couple things. Isn't that mysterious? We actually have to use Gone to get stuff. Okay, okay. Use Gone to get stuff. Let's wrap up some of these banana medals really quick. There's key 6. I think we're done with Japes. Okay. Let's go to Castle and get that donkey medal really quick. That should be pretty quick. Guys, it's all coming together. It's all coming together right here, right now. I just need barrels and monkey port and another key and stuff. It's not gonna take that long. Alright, I'm gonna start at the bottom and take the donkey banana path, I think. Where's the entrance to the level? That's all I want. All I want is the entrance to Castle. Here we go, we're getting there. We're getting there. Crazy to actually desire to go all the way back here, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, right? Oh yeah, we're getting those nanners now. That's what the people want. They want to see more banana collecting. That's what we do here, right? I guess it's the move collecting that's more interesting, but you gotta collect the bananas to collect the moves. It's a reciprocal relationship. Here we go. We're taking the whole trip. We're doing the whole journey around the castle. Hey, here's another thing though. Diddy Rocket Barrel might still have something on it. Kind of feels like it does. I failed. Almost a disaster. Not quite. Not quite. What triumphant music. Is this the Pokemon Heart Gold and Or Pokemon Gold and Silver opening music? Might be. I do know my Pokemon. And my Pokemon tunes. Okay, so we're gonna get this banana medal, and then I think we do want to check the Diddy one really quick. There's Triangle. What do we require Triangle for? Maybe Helm. Might be a Helm thing. Okay, where are we getting... okay, I know exactly where we're getting the rest of these Diddy bananas. I know precisely the place. Gonna head in here, we'll check, we'll go to jail really quick. Get a lot of nanners. I don't know if there's anything left here. Here's a donkey banana. That's nice, right? Alright, here we go, baby! 48! Plus 8, 56? We're almost done with our bananas. Isn't it nice to be almost done collecting bananas? Am I going to finish a seed? Wouldn't that be remarkable? I actually wouldn't have even started work normally. Getting up early certainly has its perks, but will I... Maybe I'll become tired later in the day, and I'll regret it. Who knows? Regret what? I woke up because I had to go to the restroom 15 minutes before my alarm went off. I didn't choose to do that. The world chose to do it to me. My body did. You could argue it's a little rude. It's not that. Okay, so there's Castle Donkey Medal for Triangle. Probably for Helm. Yeah, that was the key 8. Japes Lowlands. That was Gorilla Gone. So do I need to be... Is there stuff in Helm? Is that what's going on? No. The biggest thing is that I need to be doing rocket barrel checks. That would actually tell me that I should be going to Forest. Wait, there's something else I was supposed to do with Donkey Kong. And I can't remember what it is. Let's go to Forest. Let's go to Forest. We can check shops, we can get hints. There's a variety of things for us here. Oh, look at this. Exactly where I want to be. Come on, key 7? No? Well, when in Rome, I might as well just hit the little switch. I don't need to do everything here. We should be specific about what we're attempting. 5-door ship Foolish. Okay. I also have shops I didn't check in Galleon. Should have done that before I left. That's the efficiency that you need to be good. Me, not very efficient at this. Okay. Another banana. We're extraordinarily close to our desires. Okay. Back here. Okay, that's also not what we're looking for. We'll just keep an eye out for boss doors. Keep an eye out for those boss doors. Probably don't need to venture inside the mushroom for anything. We need information. We do have feather and pineapple, so that's of note. In fact, I do think we're going to venture in here. There's a shop, I believe there's a boss door. Alright, what do we got going on here? Went the wrong way on the Kong selection wheel. How silly. After all my experience, you think I'd hit the correct direction, but here we are, making elementary mistakes. Okay, there is a hint door, but it's the wrong time of day. So we'll have to sort that out later. I really don't think I need bananas anymore, actually. Nothing there. Anything on the bean? Alright, I gotta change the day-night cycle. Oh, a cop. A cop is out to get me. Yeah, you wise guy, huh? Only we had dusk mode. Only we had dusk mode. I know we have it as an option, but it's not activated. Really looking for another path to key 7 thing. So hopefully this hint will illuminate us. Treasure room is foolish. Okay. A lot of galleon is not looking very good. I have no reason to believe that... Oh, I wasn't even using power. Alright, here we go. Oh, I think this door might be shut at night, actually. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We'll have to come back. And we will. We need the information. But we have other things that we can do with this time of day. We can do boss. I don't think we'll do that. Oh. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is becoming a little laborious. Yeah, we got a banana. Kinda neat. Nice, nice, nice. Melon. Nothing there for us. Alright, hint time. Hint time, baby. Get some information. 53. Oh, the Popo. Gotta keep an eye out for them. They'll get you. Exploit. Take that. Castle surroundings 1. Ugh. Castle surroundings 1. That's the best we've got. That's what they're giving to us. I would argue that these hints are not very fruitful. Because I don't have grape, I can't acquire the final hint. Alright, switch the day-night cycle. Check that last piece of information here. Oh, I've been splatted. What a disaster. This will be a blemish on my record. Alright, here we go. Alright, what do we got? Come on, give me something good. Galleon Shops 7. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Is this Galleon? Does anybody remember? I felt like it was diving. I feel like it's Vanilla Galleon. Maybe I'm wrong. I am wrong. I'm a fool. It's level 7, is it? I need to use the restroom soon. Wow, I did not want to play Donkey Kong Randomizer for 8 hours. If we get that follower reward, I'm gonna have to be very careful. Spruce up on my Pokemon remembering checks. That is right. At 200 followers, everybody, we're gonna have a competition between you all of you and myself to see who can remember the most Pokemon in the Pokemon naming game. And if I lose, and I don't know the rules yet exactly, but if I lose, I will do an 8-hour Donkey Kong randomizer stream. But I will not lose. I will not lose. Naming Pokemon is one of my giftings. It's one of the things that I do best. I could go on and on. I can name so many Pokemon, you wouldn't believe it. I can even name Spoink. I can name Bruxish. You wouldn't expect that, right? You already feel like you're at a disadvantage. It's okay, you'll have a whole team. Or maybe you're very good at naming Pokemon, in which case I'm already screwed. That is key 7. Why is that key 7? That explains Rocket Barrel. Okay. Okay, so there's key 7. So now we could get into Helm. Well, no, we don't have the... Well, we could have the funds. Maybe we do Helm really quick. Let's just check what's up with Helm. We could probably just, like, get it done, you know? We've got Chunky and Diddy blueprints, so we could do that really quick. So weird not to have barrels at this point in the game. But we could get a hint from Helm about... Oh no, I don't have Monkey Port. Oh, but I could get a hint. I could get a hint about Monkey Port. 57, nice. Alright, Ditters. Let's get that currency. Here we go. Alright, now we can work on getting Monkey Port. What are you talking about? I can't get a hint for barrels? Am I silly? I don't think that's how that works. I can't get a hint for this though, that's progress. Angry Aztec with Tiny. Well, I think I know where that is. Angry Aztec, 5-door temple. Aztec is level 2. No. Aztec is in the same entry path as level 2, but you have to go further. You have to go even further beyond if you want to get to Aztec. You have to go here, and you have to do that. And now we're in Aztec. And now we go to the 5-door temple with Tiny. Not with Minima. It won't be the fairy. It will not, mark my words. Write them down. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I get it, Donkey Kong. You're in pain. I know. Okay. Alright, so we need to do some kind of... No, we're checking Helm first. That's probably why we're using triangle. Almost certainly. Alright, let's check this. I don't think this is it. This is where the words were supposed to be marked. No. So, correct. We were correct. But when we get up here... Well, this is gonna be it. We're gonna find what we're looking for. I feel like I don't do Tiny 5-door a lot. Here it is. So there's Monkey Port. So... I think there might be something in Helm. That's my current suspicion. That is my current suspicion. Like, I can't help it. I gotta hit the things. I've gotta do the checks. Feels wrong not to. I need barrels and I need Hunky Chunky. Alright, let's see what we got here. Here's the thing. Gone was like on the path to stuff, and there's not a lot of stuff that Gone... 64? What? What is this? How long has it been 64? I've got a deposit. Oh, I'm glad I got that stuff at the top. But I was silly. I thought that's all I would need. Let's see. Is this a banana? It would benefit me greatly if it was. Look at that. No more schnides. We've found our own, we've carved our own path in this world. We didn't need no rootin' tootin' snide. Is snide rootin' tootin'? I don't know about that. I don't actually know. Maybe that was a false characterization. How rude of me to do such a thing to a trusted ally. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Go into Helm. I got a sneaking suspicion there might be a move back here. Alright. Oh, I didn't check who Helm was. I can find out right now. It is Donkey. Which makes me suspicious. Let's do this really quick. Go ahead and just get this done. I think Chunky's might have something. I think it might. Okay, this is so much easier with the whole Z button thing. My god. We are transformed in our ability to play this minigame. Donkey's not a bad swimmer. Not bad at all. Why are you laughing at me, K. Rule? Like you've got some kind of advantage over me. We've played this game dozens of times. Actually, like over 70 times at the very least. Although I haven't done Helm in a minute. I haven't finished a seed in a long time. Which is why I'm greatly considering it. Really considering finishing the seed. Probably wouldn't take too much more effort, right? It's just if I'm in a big mystery looking for something. That would be the kicker. So close. Out of practice. I'm very out of practice in that regard. No cutscene skipping for me today. Actually, it might not even be Chunky K. Rule. Or, might not even be behind Chunky Helm. Could be one of the fairies, for example. Or it could be the rocket barrel check at the top of here. I had a feeling. Wait a minute. That's like grape or something. Why is that grape? Why is that grape? Why? Why? check this out really quick. It's a fairy. I'm checking all these. There's a lot of stuff behind Gone. Could be grape. Could be grape. Is it check of legends? Wait a minute. Do we have a check of legends? What's the other one? The other one up here is just the arena. That doesn't even count. That doesn't even count. Well, let's go get key 8 at the very least. Did I just hear something? I swore I just heard like a little slam. Certainly isn't that. Oh, give me a second. I'm just gonna check something really quick. Yeah, I just imagined some kind of noise. You know, you gotta keep an eye out for your family, you know? Just gotta be careful. My dog would start barking if there's something going on. So that's grape. So now do we... I'm not gonna get a hint for the moves. I'm not quite there yet. It's not that. Alright, I'm done. I think I'm too tired of this. Let's find out what's going on. Where's the last stuff? Pretty long stream, 2.5 hours. Alright, gang, where do you think the stuff was? Barrels. Cave's chunky 5-door cabin. I don't know if I was getting there. I mean, I knew I'd use Gone for stuff, so that I would have done just Gone checks. I guess I should have known it was Gone plus triangle. Gone plus triangle. Yeah, that would have been it. And then what about that's barrels? Oh, and Gone. No, I have Gone. So where am I getting Hunky Chunky? Is it Cassie? Oh, I would have been in a casino, Castle Donkey Dungeon. I would have been in a casino, gang. Wouldn't have been worth it. Well, gang, thank you for a wonderful stream. It was a great time. I'm your spooky host. I hope you have a wonderful day. For now, I think it's time to go raid someone. Not someone 6664563, but somebody else. Because someone is not streaming. Following. A similar or smaller size. Let's go raid Pop and Jam again. We just do that sometimes. So everybody, hope you have a wonderful day. I'm your spooky host. And we will see you soon with more DK64 Randomizer, with more Pokemon stuff. Stay tuned.